This, up, this, up, this, up. No.
Up, Phineas.
That's, yeah. I'll do.
The ones that have already lived, these are the ones that have left.
Well,
there goes another week.
hello.
These are the ones that have already lived. These are the ones that have left. Happy Tuesday. Well, there goes another week. These are the ones that have already lived. These are the ones that have left. Happy Tuesday. Well, there goes another week.
Evil. But.
I would like a bottle of water in different accents. I would like a bottle of water. I would like the bottle of the water. Papi, dame agua. Bottle of water. I would like a bottle of water. Don't water. What's your search? Look on what I got. Bottle of water. Like a bottle of water. I would like a bottle of water. A bottle of water. Can I please have one bottle of water? I would like a bottle of water. I would like a bottle of water. In South Korea, after one bottle of water in Jeju. Can I have a bottle of water, please? I drink the water. Can I have...
Excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 5:05.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, 5:45.
What?
5:45.
Just say the numbers on your damn screen. Fuck. Excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 5:05.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, 5:45.
What?
5:45.
Just say the numbers on your damn screen. Fuck.
Okay. Now to switch my controller. Alright, are you streaming? I forgot to grab the thing with the thing.
That thing with the thing.
Oh boy, you better start streaming.
Perhaps. You better stop that rotating camera before I start streaming.
There. Dude, she's not, and Lulu's not even a pred. She's only masters, and she couldn't queue up last night. Holy shit, dude. And maining Loba, though.
Which Loba?
Huh?
So which Loba though?
What do you mean? The one with the heirloom. Her alt account, this split, is called Where is the Anti-Cheat? Sure, go off, dude. Is this what, like, peak Masters gameplay looks like?
Yeah.
Holding 3 medkits somehow? This early game? Couldn't be
Oh,
me.
bet.
Well, it's not even early game, that's top 10 squad.
It's probably early game for Master Lobby.
I suppose. I mean, if everyone in that lobby is assumed to be Masters, I mean, everyone knows how to survive. Which means the lobbies probably don't go as quickly. Which means top 10 is probably late game.
Come on. You're not leaving.
She only got a purple backpack.
She knows she's gonna need it. It's yours, Bar? This ain't yours.
Let's see
Yeah,
your
sit right there.
stream.
Sit
There
right
you are. Oh, look at that solar system. Aye!
Breathe.
I need notifications from you. Oh no, turn them on. There we go.
This.
How old is that kid now? 3? Hello? Nope, he gone. He's not gone, he's just not talking to me. This sounds fine.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Make a rude hand gesture.
Making one right now.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I take care?
So you got this dialogue upon going to Phineas's lab?
After.
What?
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... Goodbye.
I'm not getting anything.
Talk to Phineas already?
No. How are you that far ahead, man?
I told you I told you when I started talking to.
When? Today? You did this today?
Yes.
You didn't tell me when you started doing it. You've been muted this like whole time.
I mentioned it multiple times.
You've been muted like
and
this
you weren't
whole
talking.
time. I was waiting for you to start the stream. You didn't say nothing. I can't believe you. I cannot.
We'll be here, Captain.
Is my inventory emptied? Yes, it is. Well, no, not the outfits.
Or will
Okay, I have to
Haha.
do the
Just
outfits.
a little joke for you.
Anoxian? This is a nice hat, but that's just a normal top hat. It's not gonna nearly. Yeah, get out of here! Out of here! Out of here! Out of here! Nope. Always. Why are you always doing that? I guess I need that for something. There. Start clothing. Got all of this going. Okay. So, real question is, should I take out all my junk and see if I can... Oh, there's not going to be a salesman at Phineas's place, so I'll wait.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, Dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us, to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it? We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work.
25. I don't know what else to level up. I have a what? 194% handgun crit chance. That doesn't feel right. 239.4% long gun crit chance. Okay. Those feel like numbers that shouldn't be that high. My guy, you still there? Correct.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or
Hey.
hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Can we talk? Hey, got a favor to ask you. Next time we're in the Monarch Wilderness, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But for this, I need help. Logistically, because it's dangerous. Emotionally, because it's dangerous. Nothing we can't handle. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
Where are those posters? Nope, that's not one of them. Here they are. Whose room is this? Oh, it's Nyoka's room. Okay.
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
Get that idle camera out of here.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... What would you... It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer. Now playing a Spacer's Choice.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As see.
I thought Byzantium was gonna be like a different planet, but okay.
What? Don't. You haven't seen it yet. Why are you talking like that?
Just because of how everyone's talked about it, they make it sound like a different planet.
So, we're just gonna march straight into
be.
Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Yeah. Better actually give us an alpha for her.
Better be correct.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head. and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else? I'm a Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the No
Hey. Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved. It had been when I was a kid, so something on the order of 20 years. My parents were very proud. Me too, to be honest. I'd have thought she'd have started rotting years ago, counting my blessings. Her. And of course, she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
Something busted, Captain?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know? That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production. Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something. Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
Okay.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship. It's a parcel, sir. A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, sir. Opening a customer's parcel is strictly against regulations. HPS's no peeking policy guarantees that your deliveries remain confidential and HPS remains free of any liability. I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors. That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Captain, got a minute? Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice. Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too. Because it would be fun? Well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it. Come on, I didn't leave home and become a pirate because I enjoy making responsible decisions. Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression. Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that. That's the idea.
Faces look better,
Anything
or
else?
is that just placebo from not playing?
I don't know, maybe they do. Parvati's always looks great, you know?
Maria.
I didn't know you were playing Fortnite, bro. You're tree camping?
Sports, man. Gotta catch the enemy slacking, you know?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Hell.
Oh, you got the dialogue.
Yeah.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. That's what I said. I'll take stale cigars and rationed showers any day. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first. Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. That's what I've been saying.
Why would you give this to me?
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business.
Oh, this is the DLC.
Should have known better. But
Yeah.
I landed
Oh, you found the thing with the thing.
Now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose. He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries. There is what humans colloquially call a sprat's chance in a mantisaur's den. That is a very low chance, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
What? The heck?
Yep.
I took fall damage and healed?
Impressive.
I was hoping to be a trophy for that. I just need to know how I healed from falling.
I'll let my phone charge for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. Perhaps it's just my judicious nature, but I think we should be careful if we're following up on this lucky fellow's message. I've always felt caution as the best approach when one has delivered a message attached to a severed limb. Well, all we have to go on is that overly dramatic message, but I think it's safe to say this lucky fellow's upper story is lacking in the gray matter department. It doesn't strike me as a setup, but I still advise caution. Why not? It is what we do, isn't it? I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Excuse me.
No worries.
Jeez, can't wait for God of War 3. You know, there's probably some merchants here. I think I want to bring some guns, you know. I wish I could sort in his inventory so I could find any dupes, but it won't let me sort, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is... What weapons are equipped to me right now? I mean, the weapons that are equipped to me is gonna stay in there. Okay. I'm good, I got this. Now we're gonna take all. My game could not handle me taking all those items at once. The music instantly cut out. Like, I mean, instantly. I don't have a soundtrack anymore. I don't have any game audio anymore. Bro? There's no way taking a few items did that to me. Anyway. Wait, how am I phobic right now? What am I being phobic to right now? There's nothing here for me to be phobic to. I don't even remember taking the phobic flaw. Excuse me. I remember turning that down. Raptophobia. Pedophobia. Oh. I forgot that I was encumbered. My character's afraid of being encumbered. I forgot about that.
Scary stuff, you know. Carrying a heavy backpack.
So scary.
Couldn't imagine.
Right. I have so many assault rifles.
Just ready to arm a small army. It's no big deal.
Why do I have so many flamethrowers? It's a lot of hunting rifles. It's a lot of swords. Okay, I want my audio back. I have to end the stream first.